The sound of the Gyeon Shoja temple bells echoes the impermanence of all things. The color of the sala flower reveals the truth that to flourish is to fall. The proud do not endure, like passing dream on a night in spring. However, we VTubers are the exception. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another day with Alphonz, playing another horror game, Iron Lung. Haven't played this, heard a lot about it, specifically about how Markiplier is making a movie out of it. But yeah, I cannot wait to get into this weird sci-fi indie game and see where it leads me. All right, I'm just gonna get right into it. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors uh, are searching for any trace of natural resources. In a universe of barren moons lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. Damn it! Need to read better. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly. Ah, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside, and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. Pues.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Alright.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
How metal. Having to explore an ocean of blood. Yeah.
Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong.
Honestly, I don't like how some of the water is leaking in.
Porthole shielding.
Okay. I guess we're
We're
heading
starting to
down.
lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refocusing and be careful. You're on your own.
You're cutting off. Move mouse into. Oh, wow. Sensitivity. You know, sensitivity is full. Okay. Let's see. I guess we descend. Unless that's not descending. Oh, whoa. Okay. Unless we're already at the bottom. I think we're already at the bottom. Okay, so we saw some weird branches forward. Saving in progress. Okay. Alright. Picture. Show me where I'm at. Jesus, it's not a very good idea of where I am. Oh, okay. Can I interact with that? Map. Okay. We have a map. I feel like I'm gonna get tinnitus just by being near it. Yeah, that was rust. Real rusty place. Okay. I'm going to have to guess where we are. Unless, wait, no, the coordinates are here. It's 182, 182.61. X, 182 is somewhere around here. And then 120 is over here. we should probably not be turning. Ooh, oh, a little finicky with that one. Okay, probably head straight forward. Going forward, until we make it to about 180. 180, 100, 160. We're at Y1. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's Y. Y, and then X. Oh, God. I gotta remember my coordinates. 180. Around, around 200, actually. If we get to 200, around 175. We gotta get to 175. Let's head to that direction. 70. 70 degrees. Okay. 175. Okay. Then we turn right at there, and then we go all the way up to 200. Okay. Putting a lot of trust in my coordinates here. Oh boy. Honestly, this whole like thing reminds me of like that one time where a bunch of billionaires went into a submarine with only like a Joy-Con to use as navigation. Like it was like something like a Nintendo 64 Joy-Con or something like that. And they were just using it as like a way to move the submarine. It was just like so freaking stupid. Okay, 175 to 200. Okay. Well, a Logitech, that's it. A Logitech controller. That what it was. Yeah, exactly. Okay. No wall in front of us yet. But we should probably be turning. We should probably go a little further above 200. Not to 225. No, not that close. Like around 200. Oh. Not even I know. They should have. Honestly, with like the technology they were using, it was obvious that they were gonna freaking die down there. Like I can't believe it took so long for people to actually like figure out, oh yeah, they're dead. Like, oh wait, no, it was US military that found out that they actually like died sooner than anyone else, and they just did not release that data until like everyone was just like, yeah, their oxygen is depleted, they're dead. Okay. Gotta get to point. Okay, so 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300x, 300x. I gotta. Nope. Down. All right. Oop. Come on. There we go. That's a perfect number. Okay. Onward through the depths. Oh. What's that? Hello? Something over there. I can't really see it. don't want to get too sidetracked, but okay. So our Y is 209. Our X is almost 200. I don't like that noise. Like, what kind of fish would be like swimming in a blood ocean? That's like my question. Like, what kind of fish or animal or alien, or whatever it is like, oh, it's getting real close. Let's see. The funny thing is that the sub did actually make 2 successful trips from what I heard, but it didn't perform any required repairs between those. It didn't perform any repairs? Damn, no wonder they. Okay, another picture. Is that just a wall? I'm guessing that's just a wall because. Okay, let me see. I'm at 219. 219, almost 200. Yeah, 219. Yeah, that's getting close to the wall, so I should probably back off. Yeah, it looks like a wall, yeah. Heading back. Okay. Turn to the east? Too far? Okay. Onward. We gotta get to 300. That is the goal. 300x. But yeah, honestly, I really. Oh, okay, it's gone. Honestly, I really enjoy a lot of sci-fi, especially like sci-fi that just has like really big existential horror type shit. Specifically, one book that I'm reading is like The Three Body Problem, which is just like, hey, what if like, what if aliens were able to just like stop the progress of human research, and they're coming in about 300, no, 400 years from now, and will most likely uh, um, uh, destroy our civilization in order to use our planet as their own sort of like home. Really good book. Really good book. Ooh, bones. Okay, we're at almost at almost at 200 300. Okay, so 322 y 322 y 186 half. Okay. Okay, so we are 322. So let's get to 322. Getting closer, getting closer. Okay, and now we go a little bit down 180 degrees and then head down 186. Am I supposed to be worried about that? Should I just not be moving if I hear that? I feel like I should not be moving if I hear that. Okay, 186. 86. And then 322. It is that they don't need to invade. All they need to do is spread the most deadly virus possible multiple times. And if it's anything like COVID, we're all doing basically like COVID. What it's like a miracle that COVID didn't have a very high shoot, I forgot the word. more it's like it starts with an M. It's a tip of my tongue. Mortality rate. That's it. Mortality rate, because if it did, it would have been as bad as like the Black Plague for our time. It would have been horrible. Mortality, yeah. Am I supposed to? Okay. So we're at 186, 322. Oh wait, 322. Yeah, too far. Okay, there we go. Right there. Query. This is a local database. Be sure to update before each descent. I have been meaning to watch Event Horizon, but I've just like I watched Interstellar. I watched like what was it? Um, it was one of the inspiration of for Dead Space. Oh wait, no. Did I watch Event Horizon? Oh, I didn't. No, I haven't watched Event Horizon. I've been meaning to. Like it's the one where it's like they're technically like in space. It's like very like yeah, it's very atmospheric, sort of like dark horror. Didn't give me instructions. Briefing. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration at Moon AT5 for the first time since the quiet rapture, leading to the discovery of the fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with a SM-13 forward camera. Photo must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degree of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specific point of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, did it already save? Last updated today. No. Okay, so it needs to be at angle 03 or 33 degrees. 33 degrees. Wait, wrong side. 33 degrees. 32 degrees at 186. Okay, that should be it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, it's saved. Okay, good. Now we need to go 350, no, 325. 325 at or and then get wait no. 325x and keep going up until we make it to okay, so we get to 325. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. We're cooking. We're cooking. But yeah, I've been meaning to get into more like sci-fi horror because like one of my okay, hello. One of my biggest like inspiration for a lot of like sci-fi horror was like the when in Halo the Flood. Like that was like my Roman Empire as a kid when it came to like learning about the Flood. Okay, so we go that way. No. I got a cookie. All right. The Flood is pretty. Yeah, it is. Like the way that it like infects people is just like really cool. Okay, so we need to get to Y250-ish. Specifically how it infected, I forgot what the character's name, it was like Keys. Like the way that they just like try to get information just by infecting him and keeping him alive as much as possible. That was really cool. 250. Keep on going. Commander keys, yeah. Okay, we go that way. Heading to 378. And sideways. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. This is a lot of places to go to. Okay, so let's see. 378. Y of 263. Oh, really? Oh yeah, I forgot her daughter was around there. Yeah. Okay, so we got 263. 263. Okay, we're good. We're good there. Lowest there. 263. I am a perfectionist and I like to have to get like closer to a round number. Okay. 378. 378. Going forward, forward, forward. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. 378. I don't have like what was it? What was the fear of like the ocean? Like I don't have like a big fear of the ocean. I mainly like enjoy the sort of like calmness of some like the areas are. Like you show me like a picture of like a deep ocean and I'm just like, ooh, pretty. $263. 180 degrees, 263. Okay, we're at 263, 370. Yeah, thalassophobia. Yeah, I don't really have thalassophobia. I just enjoy like the pretty ocean when it's like dark and dreary. Like there's some cool ass like fish down in that ocean and it's just like really cool. I wouldn't say I would want to go that deep. Of course, it's like unless it's like really safe and it's like secure, which obviously in the ocean you can never expect, and you can never expect it to be safe in the ocean. That's just you're just writing yourself up for trouble. Okay, let's see. 263, 378. There we go. Ooh, even more bones. Also, I don't like how like there's like big bones down here. That just means that there's something that killed those things with big bones, and it's just swimming around. And I am with it at the moment. Okay, we need to get into an angle of. I could use math. Honestly, I could use math. I don't want to explore the ocean personally, but I'd kill to explore space. Oh yeah, space, super fun. Like at least with like at least with space, the only issue that you'll have is to if you run into like an exoplanet, and considering if there's no sun, you could like just slam right into an exoplanet without even noticing. Okay. Unless I just want to do the safe route. Do the safe route, honestly. 270. Like, there was like this one game, I think it was like Space Danger or something like that, where like they had like it was a pretty good simulation of like space travel, because it's like the lighting for like the planet's pretty realistic, that it's like if you're in like the dark side of like a planet, you you will not have any idea where you're going. You will just be like, you might just like end up crashing into it. Okay, let me see. We gotta get to 350. Wait, 350? Yeah, 350. 350. I wonder if you can speedrun this game. That'd be interesting. You could just pat, you know exactly where you're going. You don't even need to look at the map. You just go. Don't even care if you, well, because like there's like the echolocation thing, so you can just like, if you see like a wall, you just dodge, right? Right? Okay, let's see. You gotta go all the way up to 300. Of course, there's most likely other dangers than just walls in this game. Speak of the devil. Okay. Maybe the I'm putting my bet on the echolocation telling me that there's a monster nearby. I'm betting on it. Okay, so we need to go. I hate how it's in diagonals. Ooh. Okay, so we gotta 270 plus 45 is 270 plus 45 is 315. I math. I know how to math. Unless that's a bit too far. I could just I could 350. So I'm at 350. I'm right over here. So I need to go diagonally 270. Okay. Okay, we're going. We're going. We should try hit at least close to 325. And then I think this is a good point to turn. And then we go, okay, 325. Unless we go 325, 325. Yes, yes, I know. 325. And then diagonally at about 315. Then just go. There we go. I'm working off of a lot of my graphing skills from calculus and
Oxygen notification.
Jesus Christ, you scared the fuck out of me. What was it? Notification? Oh. Oh, oxygen. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. We have to worry about oxygen? Shit. Okay. Keep going forward. Okay, we gotta make it to 259 and 406. Okay, we move up. It's 259. We gotta go up a bit to 406. not too far. That way. At least we're heading towards the left direction. 406. Okay. Saving in progress. Okay, thank you, game. Okay, now we go diagonally. Uh, 259. Wait, did I overshoot it? I overshot it. Damn it. Okay. And then 270 degrees. And then 2. I overshot it. 259. At angle 296. So we gotta go over here to oh, overshot it. 296. Have you seen any of the new Last of Us? Oh, I have. Oh, dude. Honestly, enjoying it in I'm actually enjoying it more in what was it? In an actual like TV setting rather than in the game, because honestly, in the game it feels like they put so much focus in Abby in the game. But like yeah. Unless wait, unless I don't want to get into spoilers. But like I've been enjoying how they've been handling a bit of like Abby in the show, because they're giving her some room to breathe as like a little bit of a more of a villain. They're like at least allowing Abby to be villainized, and maybe in the future they'll try and like redeem her. But it's like we won't know. Okay. We got to get to 425. Okay, we got to get to 425 that way. Once we get to 425, we can turn. Unless this map is lying to us, and then which is just like, come on, okay, come on, map. Why you gotta lie to us? But yeah, so far, like, I loved season one. Season one was really great. I love Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal, I don't care if he's being overused by media. I love my Zaddy. I love my Pedro Pascal. Okay, so we got to go all the way over to 350. Like, you could just slap him onto anything and I will. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, we're a little bit too close. We're a little bit too close. Think about the assault on Jackson. Dude, the assault on Jackson was pretty peak. The freaking wolves, the dogs. The dogs was just like, dude, that's straight out of like, that's some Game of Thrones type shit, man. That was epic. Like, I love those little like additions that they make compared to the game. It's just like really good. Okay, we gotta go forward to all the way over to around 360. Uh-oh. Let's go that way. What? It's telling me that the wall is literally right on my ass. Okay. Okay, let's go that way. Gotta get to 360. And then like also like Tommy's involvement in the fight in Jackson was really good too. I really like that. I really like how they've been handling Tommy in this series as well. up. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're at 350. We're at X350. Right there. 350 at 430. Honestly, yeah, no, that makes sense. Why I was so close to the freaking wall there. Nope, that way. Let me think. And then like I don't know if the addition of what they did for Abby in that one scene was a good call, honestly. I don't know if I really like the addition that they did with Abby during that one scene. Like for, for those people who actually watch and know the game, you know which scene. You know what scene. 400. 400. We're at 425. Okay, so 428. A little bit here. 358. 358 is like around there. Okay. We just keep. First part 2 came out. I was dying for a DLC because what Tommy was doing during Seattle, dude. Tommy is such a good character. Like I really enjoyed what they've been doing for him in like the show because like in the show it's just like it gives him more of a purpose in Jackson. Like he feels like an actual like leader in Jackson. Okay, there. And then like obviously I don't know what they're gonna do with Tommy in Seattle right now. Because obviously he's focused on Jackson. So I don't know if he's gonna okay. We're at X378. 378, which is around here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. Gotta get to Y 325. I also like how they characterize Dina in the show. Like that's a like how they characterize Dina in the show compared to the game. Way more of an improvement. I really love the actress who plays Dina in the show as well. Still not. Nope. I need to get at 325. Why? Like it actually feels a bit more realistic, Dina and Ellie's relationship in the show. I feel like I don't know. That's just me. Also, the fuck. I love it. I love how in the show Ellie is just like joking about it. It's like I'm gonna be a dad. And I'm just like, God damn it, Ellie. Oh yeah, Jesse too. Honestly, I hope because if I remember in the game Jesse comes back later down the line, and I really hope that he gets more screen time. I I'm questioning. Did they get like the same actor who played Jesse in the game for this show? Because I swear they are like identical. They are identical. 325. 325. We're good. Yeah. Just keep on going. Keep on swimming. Okay, 325. No, we should be good. We should be good. We should just get straight ahead. What the fuck was that? Freaking scaring me. Just keep on going. Keep on going. Don't worry about the beeps. Okay, so we gotta get to 560x. Just keep on going until we get to 560. Alright, alright, alright. We're good, we're good, we're good. Honestly, I don't like how it's like a big area because there's gonna be big monsters here most likely, but it's easier for me to navigate at least. 560. We can we can we can adjust altitude. Let me see. 270. Yeah, 560, 270. Then we go downwards. Also, let me think. There's like a lot of other shows that I've been watching too. What the fuck was that? We shouldn't be near anything. We shouldn't be near anything to start that. Y 278 78 where we're at. Just looked it up. The VA for Jesse is Stephen A. Chang, and the actor for the show is Young Mazina. Ah, so they are different people. I don't know. Like the whoever was the casting director for Jesse, they nailed it for like casting Young Mazino, because like he is like acting exactly how Jesse was in the game. And I enjoyed Jesse in the game. 277. 277. Okay. We're almost there. Okay, so we're at the Y. We just gotta get to the X. Oh yeah, there was like there was this one show that I was watching which was animated that is also an HBO. Side effects are included or something like that. Really good show. Really love it. Animation really, like, the art style really fits the vibe of the story, and the characters are all just like super interesting. 277, 560, and an angle 43. Like, it's basically about a guy who just finds a mushroom in Peru that can literally, I don't, what's that face? I don't like that face. Why is that face here? Trying to taunt me, game. That the one with the immortality? Yeah, it is the one with the immortality mushroom. Um, where literally the where literally if you eat the mushroom you get like psychedelic a psychedelic trip, and you see little like gray people, and those little gray people sort of like heal you up. uh I don't know if there's gonna be more episodes, or there if that's the end of the season, but I really want more of that show because it's like really interesting. And I really love like the FBI agents. The FBI agents are really fun. Okay, so 613. Gotta go 613 to Y197. Okay. Also, I really like a lot how like all the characters are very like multifaceted. Like, you can't really root for anyone. You can't really root for anyone, but it's like some of them do have like sort of like the best intentions in mind. Oh, it's not Netflix, it's HBO. So there's a chance that there's going to be another season. at least maybe. I don't know because the CEO of HBO is very anti. Well, I think it's like the current CEO of HBO. That is like very anti uh, cartoons because like literally they got like took away a lot of the yeah. So they took away a lot of the what was it called? A lot of the Cartoon Network shows that were on Max, and I was just like, ah, man, come on, you can't take away all of them. Not like, well, not all of them. Like they took away a lot, but it's like I really wish they didn't. When they, oh wait, I'm at the X. I just need to get to the Y. Okay. 29 is 297. A little back. And then 613 at angle 55. Okay. Wait, wrong way. Honestly, really recommend. Yeah, definitely recommend that show. I'm pretty sure it's called. I'm damn sure it's called. Oh, not a whale. Photograph complete skeleton. Nice. That's art from one of the posters of the game. Jesus Christ, I gotta go all the way into that like tiny narrow spot. I hate this. Okay, so we gotta get to at least coordinates 720 725 and 250. Okay. So we can get there pretty easily. 725 to 250. Okay, 725 to 250. Good on that. 725 to 250. So yeah, we just go straight ahead from this angle. Maybe a little to the 45-degree angle mark. 275. That way that all of it is getting more increased. 225, 725, 250. Okay, 250. So we're at Y 250. Now we just gotta get to the X 725. 725? 725, yep. Uh, 725. I don't like that. Stop it. It's like monster noise ASMR in this game. Okay. So we gotta go a bit to the left. We'll just go we'll wing it. We'll wing it. We'll just go like 45 degrees here and then just go step by step until we reach the wall. Honestly, I thought I would have crashed sooner, but I haven't. I am liking the game. It's like it's like it's like pushing the buttons in my brains of like graphing that I really liked when I was like a kid, which is cool. Okay, so we're at we need to get to yeah, we don't want to get to Y 275 because then we'll just like hit the wall. Immediately hit the wall. So we're at a good space here. Okay. I just hope. I'm pretty sure the oxygen just tells us like, hey, we're at the stage of the game. You better Like it's like stage, it's like acts basically. Like we're at act 2 of the oxygen level. Uh-oh. Okay, so let me see. How are we? 765. 765. We're not even we're past 7 not even close. Okay, so 266. 266 is around there. So we're at a good X coordinate. We should be fine if we go straight ahead. If we go straight ahead, 265. Maybe get a little closer. Now second act of oxygen left. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, we gotta go that way. I don't want... Oh, wait. Did we make it? Did we make it through the straightaway? Okay. X at 779. 779. That should be, so that's 775. 779 should be like around there. So we're doing good. We're good. Just go straight until we make it to 7. Almost at 8. I want to make it 8 and then I'm going to turn up. 800. There we go. Gonna head up, straight up. Okay. Nope. There we go. Up. Oh, I want to make it to... okay, so we're at 800. I want to make it to... like close to 300, but not exactly there. Like 295. And then turn 90-degree to until we make it to above there, which is 864. So we got to get to 864 from here. That's a long travel. Honestly, I thought I would have crashed by now, but I'm glad that I haven't, because it's just like it's very much just graphing. It's very much graphing what I'm doing right here, which is really fun if you if you love math, which I do. 864 and then down to 258. Here we go. 258. Honestly, I feel like I've even as a kid I've excelled at math the most. Oh yeah. Math is not for everyone. There like I feel like schools put too much focus on math and like very like because like a lot of the math that like you learn in school is not exactly gonna help you if you're in like certain if you want to go for certain careers. Like obviously you want to know how to do math if you want to do taxes, but taxes are not heavy inducing when it comes to like doing math. Probability is also a good thing to learn in school, but like I feel like they don't teach you much about probability. Probability they rarely teach you in school unless you actively go to like a class in college for statistics or something like that. Yeah, that's it. The fuck is that even? It's so blurry. I don't even know what it is. Okay. haven't had to use the camera for like navigating at all, and I feel like that's just like that's like a plus. Like I've just been graphing this entire time. Okay. But yeah, and also I would also say uh it's like yeah, basically statistics is like I feel like it's like a really good thing to learn even if you're bad at math. It's like you're going to be using a lot of statistics when you're out in the world. Like also like calculus and all that stuff. You're not really going to use it unless you're in those fields that heavily use calculus. Like calculus is mainly for like understanding what exactly what exact equation and sort of like how to derive those equations into something that you want to use. And I don't think a lot of people will use that a lot in like if you're not in the field of like science, mathematics, all that stuff. Let me see here. I need to get okay, so I need to get to y around y to 90. To 90 is a good y. And then let me see. We go that way, and then we head straight ahead from 290. And then we diverge once we hit around 800. 270 degrees. Also, like a lot of calculus is like is basically knowing your way around a circle, and it's just like it's just tedious when it's just like when you go into like cosines, tangent, sine, and like the derivatives and knowing exact because like obviously you're never going to need to memorize any of that, but like in schools they will force you to memorize it even if you won't be using it, even if you won't need to memorize it after the fact. Because obviously it's like, oh, what if you're in a what if you're doing something and you don't have the internet or something like that, and it's just like, when will we never have the internet unless like some serious like end of the world shit? And at that point, why would I even need to? By the way, my cat is like blocking the screen so I can't really see what's happening, but like what, like it would need to be like a complete like, and like in the end of the world, why would we even be continuing to use like tangent, sine, whatever, and that shit? If like it would be like the end of the world if like we could not get into like any internet or anything like that. And if like you're if you're like doing something in like I don't think like a lot of places that like have like remote areas where you need to like um sort of like separate from technology a bit. I doubt professions like those will need calculus. My cat is being a menace. Just toss something from the top shelf. Oh well. Let me see. We go to 800. So okay, so wait, we're not even at 800. Dude, I was ranting and I forgot that I was trying to get to 800. Okay, we're at 800. We want to go into like a straight line that way, so we need to go 45 degree not 45 degrees, sort of like We need to go 180 plus 40 degrees, which is like 120 120 degrees. Sort of like around there, yeah. We should be good. And then once we hit a wall, once we see a wall coming up, they see it right there. Once we see a wall, we readjust. So we're at 272. Why? Out of being rated. Math your way out of being rated. Exactly. Math your way out of getting rated in the apocalypse. Hey, no stretching. Kept scratching my Taekwondo diploma. Okay, so let's see. Go 770. Okay, so we're at 778. 787. 787 is like not even. Okay, so and then I have 272. We need to get back down to 250. Or a bit. Okay. 785. 785 is over around here. It's like halfway. Yeah, see, it's like getting away from it. And now we're at this part. We need to glide that way. And then honestly, this is kind of like it's like it's not really that stress inducing. This game is kind of like calming, honestly. It's like it's doing graphic yeah. Okay, we're good. Like, sure, there's monsters about, and we might die from drowning or pressurize into like a tuna can. But like graphing, love me some graphing. Okay, that spooked me a little bit there. Okay, so we're at 750. Back at 750. Oh shoot, we're back at 750. Okay, let's get back to 750. Diagonally that way. We want to get to at least 240. And then turn. Not that far. Should have put like on the title. Watch a math. The fuck was that? Okay. Should have put in the title like watch a mathematician guide their way through iron lung. X is okay, so we need to get to x of 5. Okay, so 125 is 500 62. 162. We gotta get to 562. Backwards. Forwards. Okay. 562, and then we gotta get up to y of all the way to y. Since this is all blood, does that mean that the moon is alive? If so, do you think it has antibodies? That's an interesting question. And I hope that it does not have antibodies because otherwise we're a parasitic life form in its body and we are going to get killed by those antibodies. Uh, I wish I did more biology in like college, but like I took chemistry because like that was the lab requirement that you needed to take. And I just wish that they had like an option for oh yeah, big oof. I wish they had an option for biology as your lab elective, but like yeah, chemistry. We gotta know chemistry. Obviously, I need to know chemistry because computer engineering needs to develop through like the different materials that we find, and so knowing which uh which metal is good for certain things is always good. But like, really wish I took some biology. 400. So we gotta get. Okay, so we're at that like cross there area. And then we're at 562. And then we make it up all the way to 520. And come on. Wow, this is a big ocean. Honestly, huge ocean. Well then, speaking of antibodies, my dumbass like chemistry for computers. Computers, what are you gonna do? Pour acid on the computer element? Nah, nah. You, the thing is that like chemistry does help when it comes to like knowing electrons of like an element and like knowing like because obviously if you want to get into computering you're gonna have to get into electrical stuff, and with electrical stuff some metals just conduct better than other metals, and like certain conductivity it gets into like some really like um intense area of like study when it comes to like knowing metal, which like obviously aluminum really good, really um really hard to uh get in the US because a lot of surprisingly a lot of the aluminum supply that the US got was from Mexico. Yay! And guess what is happening? Tariffs! Yay! Ugh, Jesus Christ. Honestly, whole situation with like politics just fucks up scientists every single time. Every single time. Like for one instance, like you know that we were like supposed to have like a really like the US was supposed to make a really big like hadron collider, like that big like tunnel thing that like you shoot atoms into other atoms and it's like a big loop, and you just like uh and you see what comes out of it. Like we were supposed to have like a really cool thing from we were supposed to have a really cool hydrogen collider, but no politics, not understanding that theoretical physics is a fundamental necessity for finding out more about technology, because quantum computing. And then we continue going through the X. I don't like how secular a lot of like maybe Andrew Ryan was right. Maybe. But we're not gonna get into that because oof, because Andrew Ryan's philosophy. Oh. That's I do like I do have BioShock. I would love to freaking play BioShock on stream at some point, but I would need to get my PlayStation Plus account back and also get a capture card for my PlayStation to play it on stream because I don't own it on PC and I don't want to buy it. I already if I have it already, I don't want to buy it again. Really love BioShock. Speaking of oceans, BioShock, man. Now that's a like the first game. Now that's a game. That's a good game. I love that game. Hello. Oh, we're not even. Oh, we're not. F20s. Oh, we're not even there. Okay, shoot. Okay, we gotta go back. We overshot. Also, I have like a lot of games on my PlayStation Plus, but all I need is like a capture card. All I need is a capture card, and then I can play so many more games that I have right now. 623. Wait, no, we're at the wrong angle. Dang it. 63. But yeah, speaking of BioShock, like how that game was created in like when was BioShock created? When was BioShock created? Hold on, let me. It's like 2000, early 2000s or something. Shock 1 came out and release date 2007. 2007. Like at 2007, way earlier than 2009, which is like crazy that they like obviously a lot of the philosophy that they inspire upon from BioShock is very like um very much early uh early 19th century stuff, but a lot of it can contribute to um a lot of like the social climate of today, like how basically we're all just like a lot of people are just like puppets to society and what they are told to do for society. And sometimes just like sometimes society can be wrong. But sometimes society can be right, but like a lot of the time society can be wrong. And we as people should just try and like actively go out and like basically take sides. No one should just like follow mindlessly into a regime or something like that. Everyone just like should be self-thinking when it comes to like what society should be. And yeah, let me see here. We need to get at. Wow, that's fuzzy. I hate how that's fuzzy. To 525. Gotta get to 525y. 525y. We'll go at degree 0. $525. Yes, I know there's gonna be a wall there. Okay, there we go. 525. And then we gotta get all the way to 320 375. Okay, let's see. 370. Also, like the gameplay of like BioShock was really good, really inventive. Like the whole like when I played it, like I played it like in like 2000, like it was like post pandemic, I think, or it was no, it was like right at the start of the pandemic. I played BioShock, and like it played really well for like a nearly 13-year-old game at that time. It most likely still plays well today. So like it's like really good game. Okay, so we're at 325. We need to get to. We're still not there at the X coordinate. Okay. Honestly, we might actually finish this game by tonight. Hated the pipe puzzle for hacking. Oh yeah, the pipe puzzles. I don't know if they fixed that in the remastered, because I didn't feel like I had that much issue with the pipe puzzles in the remastered version. Guess we need to get to 375 X. Also the morality, like the one thing that I really wish that they kind of like did better was like sort of like the morality of either killing a little sister or not, because technically either way you're still getting Adam, but like you're still getting Adam nonetheless, even if you don't kill the little sisters. And it just like felt a little like it's just like killing the little sisters is just giving you another ending. It's not really like impacting the gameplay at all. Like you don't get that impacted by not killing the little sisters. Okay, let me see. We're still far away. Three. Actually, get more item from sparing them in the end. The numbers are not even close. Oh, really? Huh. So they basically incentivize you into being.
Oxygen notification.
Oh, we're at Act 3 of Oxygen. Uh, let's see. I guess that means that they just incentivize you in being the good guy instead of actually like, I don't know, like, well, yeah, I feel like it would be good to do that a little bit, because obviously you don't want people to come out of your game by saying like, oh yeah, uh, in a situation where you either, are the little sisters even like they've been down there for a while. Are they even like children anymore? That's a that's a philosophical question. I'm trying to remember the lore of that. Like, did they like stop? No, they didn't stop aging, did they? Because they age normally when at the end of the game if you choose. Oh, well, I know I'm spoiling it, but it's like it's a nearly. Okay, so 25, 7 minus 25. It's a nearly like 18-year-old game. I'm not. It's like if you haven't seen like a video of it, then I don't know. But like I'm trying to remember the lore of like the little sisters. I think they were. I think they just like still were children. I don't think like Rapture. I think Rapture like basically got like crashed out pretty recently when like the protagonist comes in. Or orphans that were experimented on to locate splicers that have crap ton of Adam on them. Ah. Yeah, still a moral like minefield on that one. Uh, Speaking of morals, I did take ethics class in college. That was fun. Honestly, that was actually a really good class to take, ethics, because it's like it basically shows you um because obviously if you're an engineering student you need to take ethics, because otherwise um obviously you need to be ethical with how you research certain things, Because if you don't, then obviously you're gonna cause some mishaps and illegalities. 375. 375? 375. Yeah, that should be good. What about a lot of like different philosophies of ethics? Because like also ethics and sociology, those are the two classes that I took as like sort of like electives for um like social ethic electives that you have to take for engineering. Okay, so we gotta go north. We're gonna see some walls, but I don't think we should be scared if we're at this coordinate. Oh my god, look at that. I think that's a glitch because it's like negative. I think we found a glitch. Uh 000.01. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay. Continuing on, we're at negative 0.01 degree. Okay, so let me see. We're gonna get all the way up to 600, and then we'll be most likely in the clear. I think we're good. I think we're good. 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 600. Come on. Please. 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 Come on. Yeah. You got this shit. You got this little ship. You got this little bunny. 600. We're at that point. We're close. We just go straight ahead. We go straight ahead. We go that way. Then we go back down there. And then we head over here for the finale. I think that will be the exit point. Okay, we need to get to Y741. Hmm. 741. 741. Almost there. Traveling. Hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, what? Who did it start fire? Who started the fire? Ow. Ow. When did the fucking start fire? Jesus Christ. What the fuck? It just engulfed. What's that? Oh. Wait, I didn't see this part. This is not an expedition that I could have my smoke break. Dang it. Dang it, Dakota. Why'd you have to freaking smoke back there? Come on. This is not an expedition. It is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promise, what freedom waits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars? But there's still hope. It lies beyond the veil. Hope in the void is as illusory as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Wow. Wow. Honestly, bleak, but understandable. Okay, so let's see. Because like with how things are going up there, how is it any better here? 325. Why 741? Why 741? So okay, so we still got no more funny number. 741. Okay, we're getting a bit too close there. 270. And then we gotta get to X325. X325. There we go. There we go. Oh, no. Backwards. 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 Okay, and then we gotta get to 741. Also been rewatching Dungeon Meshi. That's a good chill anime to watch. Just to calm the nerves. Good anime to watch to calm the nerves. Even though it does get a little dark later down the line. Just a good show, just, comfy show to just watch. Let me see. 741, degree 18. Also been watching this one show with my dad. Um, basically, it's called Evil. It used to be a CBS show, but then they moved it over to Netflix. Um, basically, it's about like this like lawyer, like I think she's like a special type of lawyer. She deals with like she's like a psychological lawyer, like psychological evaluator. No, she's technically a doctor that like psychologically evaluate criminals to see if they are like, insane, like actually insane. I need to get to Elf Hater, but Marcel is pretty peak. Honestly, yeah, Marcel peak. Like she's so simple in her design, yet it's just like she is just such a great character and like uh definitely waifu material. Although her obsession with Fallon is a little uh a little obsessive because girl literally did dark ritual sacrifices to get her girlfriend back. But yeah, as I was saying with like this show called Evil, it's weird. It's like I don't know if it's like either trying to be sort of like religious or not, but like it's like definitely got that like vibe of like skepticism mixed with like actual religious wacko nonsense. Like so yeah, it's about this like psychological evaluator slash lawyer woman who meets up with a sort of like a person who's sort of like becoming a priest. I forgot the name of it, but like a person who's like studying to become a priest, and um and this other dude who's also like a technological person, the person who like works with like a lot of technology and like doesn't believe in like a lot of things, a very big skeptic person. So these three sort of like go about sort of like evaluating things, whether or not if it's an actual demon possession or a devil possession or it's just a person being crazy. And it's just like it's an interesting show. It's an interesting show, but like it's like it gets a little preachy sometimes. It just gets a little bit preachy, and like sometimes, like I'm not even sure if it's like, is it all in their heads or is there actually demons, or are we just like, uh that's a little too high, a little too high in the Y direction. I don't know if like, because like they obviously want it to be like, ooh, spooky, scary, but it's like at a point you kind of need to like take aside, are these demons and devils real, or are you just like, or are you just like trying to make sort of like an actual like, oh, actually psychologically evaluating people and making sure that they're not actually like possessed by a demon or devil. Honestly, it's like a good like dinner, like lunch food with my dad. Uh and we're getting close to finishing what is already aired. Let me see. We need to get to 670, 675? No. 6 need to get to a little below, like halfway in between. Six six six. You know what? You know what? Just because it's funny, we're gonna get to 666. Yeah, there we go. 666, number of the beast. Because so it's like a thriller, or it's weird because it's technically like a horror show. Like there's like horror elements to it, but it's like, because like there's like obviously like gore, like a lot of blood, like grisly stuff. But it's also like a a little bit of like a thriller where it's like technically trying to figure out shit, and like it's sort of like this sort of like mystery behind, um like at some point they literally like have the Vatican like uh sort of like interpose themselves in to some of their like into some of their like certain cases, and like it's like weirdly, it's like obviously they're trying to make whatever they're doing seem more serious than it actually is, because they actually do uh show like the priests and like other priests do exorcism, because eventually the guy who is like training to become a priest does become a priest. And it's also it's really weird because there's also like a subplot where like the priest guy is actually is getting like a heated relationship with the psychological evaluator woman. um and like this one part of the season 3, literally they're just about to bone, and then he sees like marks on her stomach that she caused herself on. Like she put marks of like a cross on her stomach, and he gets freaked out and he sort of like pushes her away. And then by the way, this is like as soon as he becomes a priest, like immediately after he becomes a priest, boom, he's already being tempted into doing sex. um but like, yeah. uh so he pushes her away. um like she goes off, and he's sort of like left there to sort of like uh comprehend what happened. Then suddenly she comes back, and then they start boning. And later down the line, he's like, we can't be doing this anymore. And then the girl's just like, what do you mean? I after that night I just left. And then he was like, wait, but we had sex. And then she's just like, no, we didn't. And it's just like, was it an incubus? Was it a demon? Or is she just lying and trying to cover up her infidelity that she had with a priest? And At this point, I'm just like, just give me the answers already. You've teased us with this whole like mystery of if like demons and devils are actually real for like 3 seasons, and you just like need to just tell me, man. You just need to tell me at this point. Okay, so 6. Yeah, we're good there. We just need to get to. We need to get to 200. We need to get to 200. That's what we're doing. Come on, you got this. You got this. Okay, okay. Actually, focus on the game a little bit more. Give it a little bit there. Okay. Need to get to 200. X 200. Okay, now we go south. We need to go. Okay, we're at 200. 200. Need to go southwest. 600. Almost at 600. Yeah, unless we can go 600. Hold on. We can go 200. I want to go to 200 and then 650. We go diagonally at a 45-degree angle. Nope, nope. A little less, yeah. What? No. Come on, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, close enough. 650. 650. 200. And diagonal. South, south, south. Okay. Okay, and then we go 650. Diagonal. 180 plus 45, which is 250. No, it's not 250. That's 225. 225. And then we would make it all the way to area around here would be. So it would be around 625 and 175. Okay, maybe not that close. Okay, now we go south. Honestly, isn't it like a challenge in and of itself to not use like the camera to maneuver yourself through this place? Like only using the camera when you're in the designated area? Okay, we're fine. X 180. Y of 576. What? Uh-oh. I don't like how it's rumbling. Okay, so 576. Just a little bit closer. 576. Okay. And then we gotta go X 180. Okay. Ooh, jeez. X 180. 270 degrees. Okay. 7 degrees, 180. Okay, and then angle at 184. No, this way. 184 is back that way. Oh, I know we passed it. 184. 180. No. 184. There we go. What the fuck is that? Jesus. Okay. We gotta go back up. Right where we were. Okay, so we gotta go degree 0. Hopefully when we get out of this area, it'll stop shaking. Gotta get to Y 600. And just keep going. Going until we get to 625. What the fuck was that? Okay. Okay. That was weird. I think. Were those the walls? Or were those not the walls? That is the question. Okay, so we gotta get back at X of 250. No, 200. No, we have to get back at X of... Wait. Wait, hold on a second. X of 279? X of 270... X of 279... X of 279... And Y of 6... How the fuck? How the fuck do we get back here? Ah, fucking crazy. What the fuck? Okay, we have to go back over to that way. Gotta get all the way over to 700 and 700 Y X of 450. Yeah, we got warped. 450. Let's try getting to Y of 700. Oh shoot. Y of 700. Yeah, Y of 700 is safe, right? Yeah, that's safe. And then there'll be a big area where we have to go through a lot of caves. Okay, we're at 700. We could go a little lower and go like straight away, all the way over to... We could go a little lower. Yeah, let's go a little lower. Of Y, 700. Okay. Let's get to 690. I think is good. 690 would be good. And then we just go straight away to straight away from 90 degrees. We just go straight 90 degrees. Okay. We'll see where we land. Okay, X of... Wait, we should probably figure out... So probably get to X of 600. That's a lot. That's a lot of leagues. 700. Wait, what was it? 8,000 leagues under the sea, or 9,000, or 10,000. I think it's 10,000 leagues under the sea. 600. Technically, leagues isn't a measurement of depth. It's a measurement of. Oh, Jesus Christ. I knew the eye was gonna be there. I had a feeling. I saw the eye in like a lot of promotional for this freaking game. Of course, the eye was gonna be that. Jesus. Okay. Continue going forward. Would we be hitting walls at this point? Yeah, we're good. Okay, get to 600. Get to 600. Almost done, yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't gotten like. We're at Act 4. Oxygen, let's go. We're at Act 4. Oxygen. Okay, we gotta go to 600. And then straight up. Until we reach around 725. We're flooding. Uh, guys, I think we're flooding. Okay, a little bit behind. We gotta go straight 600. Oh god. And then that beeping has been there for a while. I don't know why it's been like. I think the monster is following us. I think the monster is following us. Never mind. I think it was just a wall. 775. Why? Yes, we're gonna see a wall to our right. It'll be fine. Just a little. Okay. 750. Still not good enough. We need to get to 775. The water is rising rapidly. I don't know if I'm being timed or not, and I just gotta, or it's like getting. Okay, so we gotta go all the way up to 675 X direction. $675. I should probably decrease it by a little bit so we don't get. Mayday, mayday, mayday. The SS Iron Lung is sinking. I repeat, the SS Iron Lung is sinking. 675 coordinate 675 675 75 675. I don't even know if it's like it would be SS because technically we're not the US, so 675 828 828. Okay, we go 828 up. And then the question is, do we go north or do we go south? I think we're gonna go north because that's the fastest route. 828. Okay, we gotta go 828. 828. Okay, okay, jeez! Okay. I I think we beat the game. Created in Unity 2021. Okay. The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite image showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench. I missed the monster. Oh, I missed the monster head. Oh, the monster come into the like crash into the ship. Ah, I wish I saw that. Maybe I'll see it in like the VOD. As though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon's life isolated gaping. But somehow avoid the void. Dang it. Finish the game. Beyond the veil. Awesome. Well, uh, finishing early today, but like, yeah, that was a very fun game. I really enjoyed Iron Lung. Um, cannot wait to see what other projects this developer may have made other than Iron Lung. I will see. Um, also, still wondering if freaking Markiplier will ever finish that movie, because I think it's been in development for like years now. He's been like developing for years. But yeah, I think that will be it for today. Thank you all for stopping by and watching me play Iron Lung. And I hope all of you have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will leave you all. Goodbye. Bye bye.